again. Just getting my timer ready here. Okay. So we are going to be doing a practice that is mainly utilizing breath and seated posture. So we're not going to be doing any movement. And we're not going to be doing a chi massage today. I can't lift my shoulder right now, my fall yesterday. So I'm going to just rest that. If you want to do a chi massage before diving into this practice, then just pause this video, do a chi massage, and then come back and join me in a seated position. I highly recommend you do that way. That said, we are going to be going through a complete practice that does not necessarily need you to do a chi massage. Though if you rely on this video to bring you the chi massage, bring you into the chi massage, then just pause, do your chi massage, and come back. So we're going to be seated in just a standard seated position. If it is painful on your knees to sit cross-legged, then you can prop yourself up on a bolster. You can sit with your legs stretched out, or you can sit in a chair. So we're going to be putting our hands together, and we're going to be keeping our Jupiter fingers out, so our index fingers, and then we're going to cross our thumbs. So if you are a man in a man's body, cross right over left. If you are in a woman's body, cross left over right, and go with whatever you identify with. And we're going to be placing our pointer finger right underneath the tip of our nose. So when we're doing the breath that we're going to do, our eyes are going to be 9/10 open. So a very small amount of light is going to be able to come in. And it's almost like you're staring. You want to be staring at what we call our Jupiter fingers. And Jupiter is our expansion, it boosts our intuition and all these amazing things. So when we're doing the breath that I'll show you in a second, we're going to be staring at our Jupiter fingers with 9/10 eyes. We're going to do this breath for 3 minutes, and then we're going to go into the next part of the meditation. Now, you can do this breath that we're doing, this first one, that is all about helping us to expand and build our intuition. This breath is going to essentially trigger our pituitary gland to start secreting all of its amazing chemicals and to start activating and decalcifying if it's calcified. So this breath and mudra is stimulating our pituitary gland, which is what allows us to be more intuitive, more perceptual to our environment. So the breath that we're going to be doing while holding this mudra is a 4-part inhalation through an O-shaped mouth. So it's going to be like this. And then one strong exhale through your nose. So that's the first part. So once we complete the first part, 3 minutes with that, we're going to go into the next part of the practice, which is the taking our soul to infinity meditation. And I'm just giving you a brief overview so we know where we're going, so that when we're in it, we don't have to stop and explain things. We're going to be having our left hand on our heart and our right hand palm outward with your Jupiter finger again up and your thumb holding the rest down, right? So when we're here, we're going to be sitting with our chest forward, and our chin is going to be slightly tucking in, right? With our crown lifted, chin in, chest forward. So be mindful that you're pulling in your lower belly so that you're not creating too much of a strain on your lower back. Because if we push forward so much and our belly hangs forward, and we don't pull in our muscles of our core, we're going to get a lot of tension in the back of our back, in the lower part of our back. So make sure that when you push your chest forward, you're pulling your core in, and your lower spine is not going forward. It's just your chest, your heart that's coming forward, right? So once we're there, we're going to put our teeth together so that they rest exactly on top of each other, right? So if you have an overbite or an underbite, right, just be sure that you can even use your finger to just make sure they're aligned. And we're going to be doing our breath powerfully through these teeth, the inhale. And we're going to exhale out the nose. So it's like this. Right? So you're going to get a lot of saliva. You're going to get a lot of energy, blood flushing through our brain. We're wanting to stimulate our nervous system and to bring balance and restoration to our nervous system. That will essentially, it will essentially allow for us to bring that balance and that harmony internally. And then we're going to go from this posture to interlocking our fingers above our head, right, which unites us with our higher energy center. And this is our arc line, right? So we have this arc line from ear to ear here. And this is going to be the activation of that arc line. And we're going to make that O mouth. And we're going to do long, deep breaths through that O mouth. And then the last posture is going to be hands to our third eye. And whistling. So however you whistle, my body does not know how to whistle. So whistling for me is just, right, it's just blowing that whistle air. So again, I'll go through all of this once we are going through, so I'll guide you through each of the stages. Just going to make sure that I've got my timer ready here. Okay. So first and foremost, let's come into our center. We'll begin our practice now. Rooting down again, taking a couple cleansing breaths, closing our eyes, feeling our pelvic floor, and just dropping into that pelvic floor breath. Taking a few breaths into your heart, bringing your mind's eye into your heart center. And notice how your body shifts as you breathe into your heart. Bring your awareness into your heart. Coming into your center of power, sovereignty, love, appreciation, gratitude. And from this space, we're going to interlace our fingers, releasing our index finger, crossing our thumbs, and bringing the point of our index finger, not touching our nose, but just below our nose. And our eyes are 9/10 open so that we can see the tip of our index finger. A soft focus though. And we're going to begin our breath with the 4 breaths in through the O-shaped mouth. 1 powerful breath through the nose. We're going to be here for 3 minutes. Keeping your body relaxed. Focusing all of your attention on your Jupiter fingers, your index finger. 4 breaths in through your O-shaped mouth. Exhaling 1 breath out your nose. In that laser sharp focus at the tip of your fingers, instilling your mind at a single point. Completing your last round. After you exhale, take a big inhale breath and extend your arms outwards, palms facing out. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, relax your hands down on your knees. Keep your eyes closed. Just breathe, feel the energy in your brain. And getting ready for the next part of our meditation. Our left hand comes in and it's pointing towards our right hand, which is elbow bent, index finger released. Your eyes are going to stay open and you're going to keep your eyes straight looking forward. So focus at a point that's off into the distance at the horizon and try to not blink your eyes as much as possible. If you need to blink, that's okay. We're going to be here for 3 minutes. So again, remember that breath is teeth together. And when you exhale, stick your tongue behind your upper teeth. Right? So getting ready to begin. Try to keep your breath as powerful as you can, but going at your own pace with it. You might feel yourself entering into a bit of a twilight zone. That's to be expected. Appreciate it. Be grateful for it. Remember, your chest is pressed forward, your belly is pulling in. One more minute. 25 seconds. Taking a deep breath in, bring your arms up overhead. Your hands are creating that arc, and you're going to begin the O breath mouth, inhaling long breaths in through your mouth. Long breaths out through your mouth. Your eyes stay open. Eyes stay locked on the horizon. Use the power of your breath if your arms start getting tired. Feel yourself calling on the energy of your highest self, your soul, opening up your 8th and 9th chakras, your connection to divinity. Just 55 more seconds. Thirty seconds. Ten seconds. Take a deep breath in. Immediately bring your palms together, bring your hands down, and rest your thumbs on the left and right hand side of the bridge of your nose. And then bring your elbows, palms together, and just breathe normally and whistle. Well, breathe through your whistle breath. So eyes closed now and meditate inwards. Just keep breathing. Keep your thumbs pressing on the outer sides of the bridge of your nose. Focusing all of your divinity energy on your holy triangle. From your eyes to your thumbs. Your elbows can rest together so your arms aren't strained. Meditate on this mantra. Shift your eyes upwards, so eyes are closed, to point up towards your third eye. If you can, press your tongue to the roof of your mouth. If you're unable to whistle, just do long, deep breaths with your tongue pressing on the roof of your mouth. Allow your soul to experience infinity in your body now. We're going to take a deep breath and extend our arms forward with our right palm facing up to the heavens, our left palm facing down, just breathing, circulating this covenant of energy. Just a few moments here. If you want to increase the energy circulation, you can go into a breath of fire. Remember, that's the rapid inhalation and exhalation through our nostrils, pumping our belly. Just about 30 seconds here. We're going to take a deep breath in. Immediately bring your left hand to your heart, your right hand on top. Close your eyes and calm your breath. Just relax and let God, infinity, move through you as you calm and center your breath. Feel the infinity that you are. Feel the sparks of energy swirling within you and all around you. See how deeply you can relax in the light of your soul in this moment now. Feeling all the tension melt away with each and every breath. As you sit in this radiant light sphere of your divine presence. We'll be here for just a few moments. And while you sit here, I'll read to you the quote that Yogi Bhajan said about this Kriya that we've just done. We have to learn to penetrate. We have to learn to consciously take our soul to infinity. We have to practice those practices that create a blueprint. And when we build on that blueprint, we will become real. It is not a mystery. It is not a miracle. It is a reality. You are a temple of God. Simply, you need to recharge yourself to face the obstacles and height of time and space. You have two challenges, time and space. You and your spirit are two dominant forces within you. And when the spirit is dominantly helping your mind and body, you are successful. Allow yourself to be in this peace and tranquility, letting your spirit, mind, and body creating a relationship, an everlasting bond. As it is the will of God, so be it. And when you're ready, you can just gently rest your hands down in your lap. And take a couple of long cleansing breaths. Inhaling through your nose, exhaling through your mouth. Maybe now is a really nice time for those who feel like this would be supportive to do your chi massage at the end. Or even just rubbing your hands and gliding them over every part of your body. Just grounding yourself before you move into the next part of your day. Maybe you sit in meditation for a bit longer now as you've brought yourself into a really deep and nourishing place. This completes our live practice. Nourish yourself, nurture yourself at the end. Take time for yourself. Meditate, journal. This is a really great time for those who are participating in playing with the Book of the Month practices. It's a really great time to go into those because you're in really sweet brainwave space and energetic alignment space to really be working on your visioning and your manifesting. Much love to you all. I would love to hear your feedback of this practice as you complete it. I'll see you all again live next week, Monday, for another live practice. Much love, everyone.